It's 8:28 on Saturday, April 18th, and I'm going to do this as quickly as possible. 2020. This is about the rapture. My daughter's been drawing rapture pictures since she was 5 years old. We didn't teach her. She said she got it from God. The website's listed below. A lot of the videos that I took as home movies because I wanted to document what was going on. That led to a terrible divorce and lots of money spent, and because I just couldn't keep my mouth shut. Because when you see stuff like this, you just got to put it out. So I've been scribbling notes and putting things together. This picture right here is her Kumon homework, and she answered every single one with a 6, even though she knows how to count. The one that's focused on in the video is that one, and there's 16 dots, but the answer was 6. Why 16? What's so special about 16? You know, it's one thing to have her put a Chinese symbol on her arm and these other symbols that all have meaning, and that meaning gets explained in that video called the China Code at onaganosco.org. And God was speaking to the Chinese. But to choose that number, this one right here, of all the squares to focus on when I focused in on the video, I said, well, how many dots are there? And she counted up the dots. I said, well, why'd you put down 6? Well, she said, I'll change it. I'm like, no, I don't want you to change it. Just want you to tell me why you put down 6 instead of 16. Well, 6 is a very big number in the Chinese understanding. It means smooth. It means everything is going to be easy. It's going to be okay. And by the way, everything is going to be okay. God is in heaven and is absolutely sovereign. And that's what this is about. That even in choosing the number 16 for this, as opposed to 14, as opposed to, 15, 17, 19, 16 makes a difference. You want to know what Chinese 16 looks like? That's what it looks like. Why is that important? I'll explain that later in the video. I really hope that if you know anyone who speaks Chinese, that you would send them to this video and say, hey, check out what this guy's saying. Is this the real deal? Or Google it for yourself and find out that 16 is an interesting number when it's written in Chinese, especially when the person who's telling a 5-year-old to use that to speak to the Chinese on his behalf, that he loves them, that he created them, that he cares for them, that he's the bridegroom and he's returning soon. All of this is in this simple little moment with a 5-year-old girl, my daughter. Please, look into it. I think it'll restore your faith. I didn't do this because I had nothing else to do. God invaded my life with these things and put it on my heart. What else am I supposed to do? So I'm trying to break through that wall that is unbelief, and I can only do it if God opens your eyes, but I have to do my part, and that's to provide you with what I know so that you can evaluate it and say, I think he's right. I think God's talking to the Chinese. Isaiah 49 says that the Chinese will come to Israel. They will come in belief and power and strength, and they will just, they'll want to be where the Lord is. My name is also the Earth Pig. It's a nickname I had years ago. 2019 was the Chinese year of the Earth Pig. And I've got a video of a guy who's walking off the front porch and he says to me, Kung Pao. And I'm like, what? He's Kung Pao. I'm like, why would you say Kung Pao to me? What does that mean? He goes, I don't know. And keeps walking. I got a question to ask you.
Okay.
You walked away. You said something. I thought you said Musaka. What did you say?
Oh, I said Kung Pao.
Kung Pao.
Kung Pao.
What does Kung Pao mean?
I don't know.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Enjoy.
Love it, yeah. Kung Pao. It's Chinese. And he's speaking Chinese to me. My daughter's doing Chinese. Now we got COVID-19, the Chinese virus. God's using the Chinese to wake the world up. And he said he would do it in Isaiah 49. And they're going to come far from Sinim, from the place of Sino, from China, from Qin, the Qin dynasty. It's all in there. But in 2007, he gave the code. I didn't know what it meant until my buddy texted me in the morning and said, hey, it's the Chinese New Year of the Earth Pig. I'm like, what? I wouldn't have texted you if it hadn't said Earth Pig. That opened my eyes. Then I remembered this. Now I'm telling you, God is on the move. And the rest of her drawings are all about the rapture. That is the focus of this ministry. Go to the website, watch the videos. You don't believe, you don't believe. It's all BS to you, fine, it's all BS. But don't just let it sit there. Don't let it cross your mind and go, that would be a shame. God bless, take care.